What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the shop. We got another confession for you guys today. We got another one. About a month or two ago, I told you guys and read to you guys about the confessions of a paid basher. We got an even better one for you today. We got an even better one for you today. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hope everybody got their popcorn on for this one. We got the lights off. It's movie time. The title of this confession, of this article, is called, "I Regret Any Harm." I quote. They quote. Whoever quote. Short sellers posts public apology in rare win for targeted company. I'm going to read you a brief summary and then we're going to get into the confession. This is by Tyler Durden. Wednesday, July 23rd, 2021. Usually, when the short sellers target a company, it's the executives that wind up posting apologies, or in the case of a company like Lordstown Motors or Nikola resigning. But in a rare win for a targeted company, an activist short seller has posted a public apology online this week to a company that they targeted. Real estate investment trust Farmland Partners Inc. won the day against short seller Quinton Matthews, who had posted criticism of the company under the pseudonym Rhoda Fortuné, whatever that says. As a result of the lawsuit against him, he has settled by paying the company restitution and a multiple of the profits on his short bet in 2018. According to Reuters, his research helped wipe as much as 115 million of the value of Farmland Partners. Oh. Man. As partners of the settlement, Matthews conceded that many of the key statements in his report were wrong. I regret any harm. Quote, I regret any harm in the article. I regret any harm the article and its inaccuracies caused, he said in an announcement on both Twitter and Seeking Alpha. I told you guys before about Seeking Alpha, guys. Stay away from them. Do anything they write. Anyways, let's keep going. Investors already recognized that the company was the victim of a short and distort scheme, said Paul Pittman, Farmland's chief executive officer. Jacob Frankel, an attorney with Dickinson Wright not involved in the case, said Farmland's win could embolden other companies that are targets of short sellers. It's highly unusual and refreshing to see a company take on this fight because most will take the short-term blow of the attack without pursuing legal vindication, he said. Abby Carmel of Seeking Alpha noted that authors certified that they were not paid to post, and for short reports, the assertion was run by the target company. Regardless of the steps you take, a bad actor may decide to defraud us by violating our policies, and evidently happened here. Thankfully, it appears to be an isolated incident, Carmel concluded. The settlement concludes, given the many inaccuracies of the article, I will refrain from commenting FBI, its employees, and its performance, yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get into the spicy part, the actual confession. Apology from the short seller. And this is a good one, guys. Let's pull it up here. On July 2018, I published an article on Seeking Alpha that led to a 39% decline in Farmland Partners share price that day. As explained below, many of the key statements in that article were incorrect. I regret any harm the article and its inaccuracies caused to Farmland Partners and any negative impact on Farmland Partners stock price at the time. As disclosed in the course of litigation with Farmland Partners, I had never heard of Farmland Partners before a hedge fund called Cyberpoint Capital asked me to research FPI in May 2018, letting me know that they had already taken a short position in FPI. At the time, Cyberpoint was my largest client, paying me more than $100,000 in 2018 alone. Prior to May 2018, I had researched several companies that Cyberpoint that I also wrote articles about on Seeking Alpha, frequently profiting from short positions in those companies. I never wrote an article on Seeking Alpha contrary to a trading position that I knew Cyberpoint had taken. I subsequently purchased short-dated put options in FPI, as did some of my other advisory clients after I told them that I was looking into FPI. Over the next few months, I worked with Cyberpoint on my FPI research, exchanging language, information, and ideas. After publishing the article in July 2018, I profited from my short position in FPI when that article led to the company's stock to fall, and I understand Cyberpoint and my other clients who shorted FPI profited as well. The position included short-dated put options that would only be profitable if FPI stock dropped significantly shortly after July 11, 2018, publications of my article. With the benefit of evidence from years of litigation, including deposition testimony and documents, and also as evidenced by recovery FPI share price, despite the persistence of expensive shareholder litigations against FPI resulting from my article, it's now clear that my article contained inaccuracies and false allegations based on those inaccuracies, including the following. The article originally stated that FPI excluded preferred dividends from its calculation of AFFO. That was a mistake, as FPI's public financials from the relevant time made clear FPI included preferred dividends and its calculations of AFFO. The article stated that Mr. Pittman pledged his FPI shares in connection with the Bank of the West loan to Hugh Holdings LLC. That too was incorrect. Mr. Pittman did not pledge his FPI shares in connection with that loan. I'm not an expert in related party disclosure rules and did not mean to imply that FPI, Mr. Hughes, and or Mr. Neighbor were related parties under the SEC rules or generally accepted accounting principles, GAAP. After further consideration, the information I reviewed before writing my article does not support the conclusion that Mr. Hugh or Mr. Neighbor meet the SEC or GAAP definitions of related parties at the time relevant to the statements set forth in the article. The article stated that Mr. Hugh and Mr. Neighbor were part of FPI's management team. The evidence indicates, however, that Mr. Hugh was not a member of FPI management at the time relevant to my statements in the article, including when the loans I questions were made, and Mr. Neighbor never was a part of FPI's management. The article stated that certain borrowers in FPI's loan program would round trip loan proceeds back to FPI's as rent for the purpose inflating FPI's earnings. The evidence I had does not support that statement. The headline of the article stated FPI's faced a significant risk of insolvency due to the loan program. Upon further review of the evidence, in the light of FPI's financial success since the article was published, despite the impact of the article on the company's finances, it is now clear to me that FPI did not face a significant risk of insolvency as stated in the article. Furthermore, the article overstated the impact of the loan program on FPI's results of operations and FPI's financial condition. I now know that the loan program was an immaterial part of FPI's business at the time the article was published. The article implied that several FPI's directors resigned and FPI's auditor withdrew based on what I described as improprieties relating to the loan program. I have no reason to believe that that was the case, and I recognize this contrary to statements in FPI's filings with SEC that I reviewed when writing this article and statements from the directors and auditors. Given the many inaccuracies in this article, I will refrain from commenting on FPI's, its employees, and its performance going forward. Guys, what I want to tell you is this. I've been telling you this whole time. Do not listen to anybody out there. No matter who it is. Always do your own homework. And understand there's people like this. Like short sellers. Like these hedge funds. Like these paid bashers that are there to make your stock fall for their benefit, not because the company is lagging or the company's fundamentals change, but for their own personal reasons and personal gains. But what that does give an opportunity to do when those weak hands do sell off is give you an opportunity to average down and keep those hands strong. Keep them strong. So you're there for that ride up. And you don't fall for that manipulation. And pure greed and just pure disgust. Nasty work out there. Nasty work out there. You guys got to believe in what you invest in. Believe in what you put your money into. And do your homework yourself. Because if you're already looking to invest your money, you're looking into these companies, you already have a brain. You're already trying to make moves, but make the right moves and don't let anybody, I don't care what stock it is, manipulate you, because I keep telling you guys this every day. The more stock manipulation you see, the more bashers you see, especially those same ones. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention before these hedge funds, before these short sellers and paid bashers hurt you, because it's not going to feel good not being there for that ride up, knowing you just got played. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Salute to everybody watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in and rocking with me here at the Brooklyn Stock Shop. Have a great night. I gotta get to sleep. I gotta be up early. I'll get back with you guys. Take care.